Hey, uh, let me just go another recap. I know I keep doing recaps, but if you just end up watching this video, I'd like to give you an idea of what I'm trying to get done. So I'm trying to automate my Twitter DM, not DMing, just posting, Twitter posting, and I have a pipeline defined and a few stages within that pipeline, which I hope when each stage is completed, the whole um, the whole outcome would be sending a message to a prospect. So I'm using Celery, which is a job queue library in Python to handle queuing the jobs and executing the jobs. And the jobs are basically getting AI agents to run through the browser and do different things. Most of the things they're doing would be defined in each of the stages in the pipelines. And the library that was making all of this possible, or the AI agents interaction with the browser possible, is called browser use. And you can find them in GitHub, and I'll link them in the descriptions. And it's really awesome. They have about, wow, it was 18,000 the last time I checked, and now it's 19,000. I think they just gained about 1,000 um, stars or likes. So I'm gonna run you through a bit of the stages so far. And like I mentioned, I'm using Celery. To have Celery running, you need a few dependencies installed. You need Redis, you need Celery, and you definitely need browser use. Browser use isn't for Celery, it's just to have this um, working for your setup for yourself locally. And you need to have a worker running. And what the worker does is it interacts with Redis, which is like the Celery back end and broker. And I have here my worker defined. And like I said, the worker takes care of interacting with um, the jobs on Redis. So here you have it, taking in a few parameters and setting up a connection of what Celery calls Celery application. And then right here, I'm defining the task I want done. Um, so I have also Flower running, which is a monitoring application for jobs. So it helps you look, get insight to how the status of the jobs you're running on Celery. Okay, so we have here the first job or the first stage, search prospects, which should um, get a Twitter agent, right? Set up a Twitter agent and then run a search on the browser and collect a few IDs, a number of IDs of prospects, and then send that information back to the next stage, which is get the prospects URLs. Um, yeah, so yeah, it does that here. I know I have stubbed out the rest of the code and it's returning early. I I'm testing things, so it's when I'm done, I'll just have this brought back down here properly. Okay, and then the next get prospect URLs. The next stage that should better. What that does is it takes each handle from the previous search prospects operation or stage or job or task, and then it creates another job or another task visit profile with the handle as a parameter. So visit profile will create an agent that goes through um, the handle for the profile for the handle, and then does a simple analysis on the profile, the tweets, and the bio, and then return that to the next job, analyze profile. I haven't figured out what I want to do with analyze profile just yet.